Okay, hope everyone's doing well so far. As we go into day 3, we're going to finish the lower limb exercises and start moving on to some upper limb exercises, okay? Same principles, have a little practice. I'm just going to show you some different variations, different techniques, some that are easier, some that are more difficult. And again, if you just keep building in your reps in reserve and building up that level and doing as many as you can each day, then you'll start to progress and you'll do really well. Hope you're enjoying it. Following days we'll have some variations and some progressions of some of the stuff we're starting today and some other upper limb stuff. But again, today it's just body weight stuff, and hopefully you're all doing well. Okay, now we're going to concentrate on the calves a little bit. Lots of different small muscles going on around here, but the main ones, gastroc and the soleus, are the ones that we're going to work on these two exercises, okay? Really simple. You need to step at the bottom of the stairs again. A little bit of support for one hand, and we're going to work on a couple of different positions, okay? So if we take a step, we're in there, and we can allow our heels to drop, okay? So they're down, and then really simply, we can go up on 2, and we can come back down on 2. We can go up on 2, we can come back down on 2. Okay, if we want to make it a little bit more difficult, we come off, and go back down on 1, up on 2, come off, back down on 1. Again, if you want to go all the way on 1, up and down, you can. Okay, but we don't just do it with a straight leg. Okay, what we also want to do is drop the knees in. So if you get that from a side view, while I'm in there, we drop the knees in as well. Okay. So now, same principle. We can go up on 2, back down on 2, up on 2, take one off, come back down on 1, or we can just go up and down on the 1. Okay. One other really good exercise is again on your step, get into this position, and then we can work like that. And again, if you want to add some weight to this, you can just hold it across your knee here. Okay? So we're working in there. Okay? Okay, last one for the lower limb for now. We're going to work on the floor now. We're going to isolate, work on these glutes, okay? So, lots of progressions on this exercise. First simple one is to be in 4-point kneeling, and all we're going to do is go back into there. Squeeze that at the top. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, we go straight back into straight leg. Okay? What I like to do is to go into a start position, so bouncing on the toes, then we can go through more movement. Okay, what we don't want to be doing is arching the back, like that, into that position, squeeze the leg, there, and squeeze the leg, okay? We can also take that down onto the floor, into plank position, and we can do straight leg extensions, like that. Okay, today we're going to start going on to some upper body weight exercises. Loads of things we can do. Again, if you stick to the same principle of what we said before about the reps in reserve, then you'll start to gradually build and improve day by day, or every few days, or week by week, however you want to do the exercises. Press ups today, loads and loads of variations, but we'll just start with some technique and positions that you can work from. So for people who aren't experienced, you can start on your knees. Okay, we can work in that position, but what we want to do is keep that fixed position in the hips so we can work up and down like that, okay? And if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, reduce your base of support, you bring your knees closer together and you can work in that position. What you find most people do press-ups is on the toes. So again, if you start wider, a little bit easier with your feet, so you can work in there. But again, if you bring them closer together, just reduces your base of support. One of the most important things that we try and do is keep everything nice and straight, so we're literally just working from the shoulders and the arms. So there's a couple of ways to do that. Tightening your stomach muscles, your abs, hold them nice and tight, and squeeze your glutes as well, and that'll keep everything a nice solid frame and a straight line between your shoulders and your feet. So we're not sagging in the middle, we're not doing that, we're not working all over the place. We're nice and solid and straight, so we can work up and down in that pattern. So I'll show you a couple of variations of what you can do with your hands. So your normal press up, as we've already seen in that position there, and we can work there. What some people like to do is go into an offset position, which is one hand forward, one hand wide, and we can work like that. And again, if we turn that the other way, we can work like that. Another one is to go nice and wide, so we can take our hands out and we can work down and up in there. And another variation is to do a diamond. We put our hands like that, place that on the floor in front of us, and with this one we bring our chest over our hands and we drop nice and low, keeping the elbows right by the side of the body, and we can work in there. Okay, so that's just some really basic initial different variations for the press up. Okay, now we're going to just work on some plank variations, okay? Planks are aimed as being a core exercise, but it also people hold on with it using the hip flexors and other things like that. A lot of discussion over it. People like it, people don't. People like it with stability, people question its functionality, but when I do it, yes, you can get a little bit bored holding yourself in one position, so I like to add some variations, which then makes it a little bit more interesting, okay? So, normal plank position is, again, what we're going to do is try and focus everything through squeezing through here, keeping a straight line like we did when we did the press-ups. Normal position on the elbows, into that position on the toes. Again, if you want to make it easy for yourself, you can go wider, but in an ideal world we're in there. Now we're not right up here, we're not sagging through the back like that, we're holding a nice fixed squeeze position, okay? Now a lot of people actually just hold that position, and yeah, some people can hold it for ages. I think the world record was over 8 hours, but there you go. What I like to do is add a little bit of variation, to add a little bit more of a challenge. So what we might do is take one arm off, and obviously we can take the other arm off. We can also take one leg off, and we can take the other leg off. Or we can do alternates, so we can do one arm, one leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, from there, another thing that I like to do is a little walk back. Hold, a little bit more difficult, and walk it back up. And one other little thing that we do is a little thing called the Spider-Man. Oh, bring that leg up to the side as though we crawl it, and we hold in there, okay?